Hey guys, Pitmaster here. Okay, first of all, um, wanted to tell you guys I am getting seriously um, more disciplined with my videos, and I will be doing my videos Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and they will come out at 9:30 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m. Sorry, but so. Um, and they're going to be mainly, the techniques, showing the techniques. There'll be some concepts, but it's mainly going to be actually showing you the actual self-defense techniques. I'm going to be breaking them down. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 9:30 a.m. My video, there will be a new video out. And anytime you guys want to see something, I actually did, like, in the last week, 2 weeks, I did 3 videos that I got off comments. So if you tell me a comment, hey, thanks, Justin. I don't know a lot about a lot. Seriously, I'm not really that smart, but I know a lot. I mean, I know a shit ton about fighting. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's the thing. But I don't know. I don't know a lot about a lot. I'm really not that smart, but I just know a lot about fighting. So my videos will be coming out Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 9:30 a.m. I'm getting a lot of help right now. I'm not gonna lie. I got Master Wong. I don't know if you guys know Master Wong, but Master Wong has really taken me under his wing and helped me, plan out my videos and stuff. It's all my content, obviously. We're very similar but very different at the same time. He's like a little brother. But his style is a lot different than mine, but the way we come across is very similar, and our goals are the same. I want to keep everyone safe. I want to keep everybody healthy. I want to keep everybody happy. If you want to win a UFC title, I want to help you do that. I've done that before. I've kept people before. I've kept people safe before. I've gotten people into the best shape of their life before, and that's what I want to do. That is my goal, um, and that's his goal too. That's what he comes across different, Master Wong, but that's his goal. That's my goal, and luckily we've come together. And he's really mentoring me on just how to make better videos. And I just was just like, I didn't know anything. I just started putting shit up, and he's really helped me a lot. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, every week at 9:30, they're going to come out. So they'll be released. I don't know what it says. Like, it's a preview, a premiere. I don't know what that means. I don't know, but I pressed the button where it says premiere. I don't know what that means, but I pressed it anyway. So if you guys know anything about YouTube and how that works, I'd appreciate all the help I can get. I respond to almost every comment that I get. I really do. So, and I really appreciate them. And if you guys want techniques you want to see or learn, or philosophies or concepts you have a question about, if it has to do with fighting, I know about it. So feel free to ask me about all that stuff. And we're in 2019. It's going to be a huge, huge year. The main things that I'm going to tell you guys for 2019 is, number one, work on your skills. Work on your skills. Even if you have just 5 skills, martial arts skills, work on them. Work on them at least twice a week. You spend freaking, by the time you die, you've spent like 30 months of your life just brushing your teeth. I mean, that's a lot of time, like 30 months. Okay. And you women, you spent like something stupid. Like, I forget what it was. It's like, you spent like 90 months of your whole life just putting on makeup. Let's watch some videos of New Year and calendar. They could, yeah, yeah. No, the chin is that's where you get the knockout. It has nothing to do with nerves. It's because it's the pointy spot. So when you get hit in the chin, your head turns the most, right? You know what I mean? Like if I put my arm out here, the farther out you push, it's gonna go farther. The closer in, it's not gonna go as far, right? The chin protrudes the most, so it rocks your head. Your head torques, and it turns so fast that your brain, hits the inside of the skull. So inside of the skull, the brain hits the other side of your skull, and that causes the knockout. That causes the concussion. It has nothing to do with any kind of nerves in the chin or anything. It just that's the farthest point that's out. So when you get hit here, it turns your head the most. If you got hit here, it doesn't turn your head as much. You can still get knocked out here. You can get knocked out here just by the blunt force of it. But when you get hit in the chin, it turns it the most. You know what I mean? So that's why you get knocked out the easiest when you get hit in the chin. That's why the chin's the best weapon for the street. That and the point part that it's not as solid. When you hit the chin, you don't have as much chance as hurting your hand as you do the cheekbone or even the head. So the chin is, without a doubt, the best weapon. Okay? So I want everybody to practice some skills. If you watch them on the videos, my video, Master Wong's videos, any videos, if you go to a gym, a martial arts gym, practice your street defense at least twice a week. I don't care if you're a sport jiu-jitsu guy, practice some real street stuff. If you're a traditional karate guy, yeah, do all your katas, but practice some street stuff too, because that's what's going to keep you alive. All right, do that. That's number one. Number two, work on your fitness. No matter how many moves you know, if you're not in top shape, you're going to fail. The fight lasts more than 10 seconds. You're going to be winded and you're going to lose. You need to work on your cardio. You need to work on your strength. You need to work on your power. If you don't work on those things, you are not a martial artist. You are a partial artist. Okay? Number three, work on your diet a little bit. Cut out some of the breads and the pastas. Have more salads and more meat and healthy fats. All right? Not too hard to do. All right? Number four, get more rest. Get more rest. When you're resting, rest. When you're working, work. Burpees. Burpees is the best cardio. It's a great. If you did cardio, if you could be a boring guy like me, I could do the same thing. I did the same cardio workout for probably 20-something years. I did the same thing. I didn't go to a gym and do all kind of fancy new stuff. I just ran. That's all I did for my cardio was run. Boring, one foot in front of the other. So if you could just do burpees every day, you'll be in great shape. If you do enough of them or you do them hard enough, it's all about intensity. If I were you guys, I would take up meditation this year. You will thank me. Transcendental meditation, if you can do it, if you got a place around you that has that, TM, transcendental meditation. If not, just any kind of meditation you can online, you can learn how to do it. You will thank me for that. This is the fifth thing. The fifth thing for 2019, guys. Have no fear on earth. Okay? No fear. Don't let anyone take your lunch money, and don't be a bitch. Do not be if you're a man, don't be a bitch. Be a man. All right? Don't have no fear on earth. Don't let anyone take your lunch money. Don't be a bully, but don't be a fucking bitch. All right? 2019. You'll be happier for it. Okay? So if you're like on the border now of being a bitch and not, and this is going to help you not, you will thank me. All right? Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. I will be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. And like I said, I will be doing some collaborations with Master Wong. Before I broke my leg, I did. Okay, now you broke your leg. So what can you do? If you can do a stationary bike, can you do a airdyne? There's so many ways to do your cardio. You could do a VersaClimber. You could do burpees. You could do punching the bag and then sprawls. Like try to do 4 punches on the bag and a sprawl. and just keep doing that over and over. After 5 minutes, you won't even be able to breathe. If you did that for 7 minutes a day, you would be in top shape. Just 4 punches and a sprawl over and over. Now your intensity has to be high. You can't like take your time, hit the bag hard and do a good sprawl. If you did that for 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes a day, you're going to be in top shape. So there's so many ways to get in shape. I should do a video on just different ways to get your cardio up. But anytime you get your heart rate up, you're working your cardio. If you can talk while you're doing it, you're failing. Doesn't mean you're in better shape. It means you're not training hard enough. Any more questions before I go? Yeah, I know my stuff, man. Like I said, I know my stuff because I'm old and this is all I've ever done. And I've been there. I've made so many mistakes, but I've made so many right choices. So it's like I've learned from my mistakes and I've learned from my successes. So that's all I gotta say. Unless you got another question, I'll go with one more question. But guys, it's 2019. Train hard. All right, train hard. Live clean. Train hard. Have a drink now and then. Don't be a fucking alky and a weak. Don't be a weak, soft person. That's just be more of a man in 2019. I know that's not politically correct, but you'll be happier. You'll be happier if you're a man. You don't have to be a tough guy. You don't have to be a bully. Just be more of a man and don't be a bitch. And 2019 will be a lot better for you. All right? You can still be kind. You can still cry at sad movies. But, yeah, have a good week, brother. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for your support, man. I see you on a lot of my stuff, man. I appreciate that. Send me a little personal message. Send me an email, john@thepit.tv, and tell me about yourself and tell me what you want. Tell me your goals. Everybody here, if you want to send me your goals for 2019, and if I can help you with any of them, I will. I think I can. I think I can help you get in good shape, learn how to defend yourself better. And when those two things come, when you can defend yourself and you're in better shape and you know your techniques, you get more confidence. And when you have more confidence, you're happier. And if you were kind of a bitch before, you're not going to be one anymore. You can thank me for that one. No. And I think most of us do. Like, we have to make a living. So everybody sells stuff. Like, I teach classes. I do have products. But that's like if like when you're on the plane, you have your kids there and the plane's going, going crazy and it's going up too high or it's going down too fast and you don't have any oxygen. If you don't put your oxygen on first, you can't help your kids. So if you had like a 2 1-year-olds, they're just going to die. So you have to put your oxygen on first. So we all do that. But I'd say everyone I know wants to help. I mean, I want to help more than anything. Like before Chuck ever made a penny, I don't know. I can't even begin to try to guess how much I've spent on him. Like my time off, my time traveling, gas, meals, when he was fighting amateur. I mean, it was probably hundreds of thousands of dollars. I didn't know he was going to make it. Who knew? Nobody knows who's going to make it. It's always luck of the draw as well as skill and hard work. So I think we're all like that. Goal, I got 2 boys, a handful. How old are they, Justin? That could be a good thing, man. How old are your boys? But I think practicing your skills is huge this year. Practicing your skills. You got to practice a 2-year-old. Holy shit. You got to practice your skills. You have to stay in shape. I don't care how good your skills are. If you're not in shape, you're going to get the shit kicked out of you the first time someone jumps you. Because if you get tired, there's no worse feeling in the world. And I know this for a fact. There's no worse feeling in the world than looking at your opponent or your attacker and he's fucking not tired and you're exhausted. There's no worse feeling in the world because I don't care how fancy your car is. You could have the fastest Tesla or Ferrari in the world. And if that Tesla doesn't have any electricity, or if that Ferrari doesn't have any gasoline, it's not going anywhere. And that's what you are when your conditioning runs out. You have nothing left. You can sit there and stand there and look pretty, but you're going down. So thanks, Philip. Appreciate that. So you need to work on your fitness. And no matter, you can be a runner, like a marathon runner, and you run a lot. But if you don't work on your power and your strength, look how a marathon runner looks. I don't care how good their cardio is, they're going to get the shit kicked out of them because they're skinny and weak. So you have to work on your power, you have to work on your strength, and you have to work on your cardio. Look like the sprinter, not the marathon runner. All right? Or look at these strong men. Those guys are in great shape. Can you imagine carrying those huge balls and then putting them up and then running for another one and then pulling a fucking train and shit? That takes unbelievable cardio and strength and power. And we don't want to be that big and bulky. We're not going to do steroids, but you do need to work on your strength, power, and cardio. All right. Any other questions? I'm about to go. But I really appreciate you guys coming. I will be doing my technique videos. They will be out every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. So mark that in your calendar and put the little alert on, the little bell thing. I don't even know where it is right now. But put that on my channel so you get alerted. All right? Because you want to see my stuff. My stuff's good. Okay, my niche or what I do is I'm teaching people how to defend themselves in the street. I also on the side train MMA fighters, UFC fighters or MMA fighters, even kickboxers. So I train sport fighters on the side. That's my hobby. My main passion and goal in life is to help you defend your life in the street, help your kid not get bullied. Okay. But how much do you think the UFC training helps me? It helps me a shit ton because the shit I'm teaching them, I can see what works and what doesn't. Every day in the gym, even training, I can see what really works and what doesn't. So that stuff that works there is going to work in the street as well. So I have the perfect laboratory. So that's the reason my stuff's so effective, and it really is. What's the best way to motivate? Seems like all they want to do is, oh my God. I had my boys today do, okay. The two boys, 15 and 18, want to play video games all day. So you just tell them they got to do this, this, and this. I had them do 10 minutes of bag work with sprawls and burpees. Had them do the wheelbarrow with almost 300 pounds in it. And then hit the sledge on the tire. And that was 4 minutes. So it was an 18-minute workout of hardcore fitness, skill, power, and strength because they have the day off at the gym. So you just motivate them by having them do something. But they're going to play their games, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as they work out as well. So that's how I feel like. Or you could say, you want to play your game, do your workout, then you can play your game. The longer you wait, okay, the longer you're gonna until you get to your game. But I know it's a tough one. It really is. I know that. But like I said, it's to get them to do it. You just say, okay, no game until you finish your workout. Does that sound good? To me, that's what works the best. And I'm not a hard ass at all with that because they're kids. As long as they do a little workout, I'm fine. It's the grown men I'm more worried about. The kids, kids are kids. Do you find? But you should make them work out. Big loss. You definitely should. Do you find MMA stuff doesn't work like most? Because no. Almost all of MMA and street fighting are different, but most of it is together. Most of it intersects. Almost all of MMA and street fighting intersects. And then anyone that tells you different is a liar. It almost all intersects. There are certain things that you can't do in MMA that you will do in the street, right? And there's certain things in the street you shouldn't do that you would do in MMA. But that's the minority. The majority of MMA and street protection intersects. It really does. So, you know, and everything gets tested. Like even eye poking, that's illegal in MMA, but look how effective it is. So you imagine how fast an MMA fighter drops to his knees and holds his eyes when he gets poked in the eye. What do you think the guy will do in the street? So that's proven now. That's tested and proven in MMA. So it does do that. So I think most of it does go together. The philosophies are different. Your goal is different. In the street, your goal is to go home safe. In an MMA match, your goal is to win a title or win that match. The way you treat your attacker and the way you treat your opponent is much different. You show your opponent respect and dignity in the cage. You show the attacker that's trying to hurt you in the street absolutely no respect at all. Okay? But thank you. And be on herself. Oh, motivate your kids. Seems like they want to do. Yeah, they do. I mean, they're going to do that, but you're the parent, so you just gotta take it away until they do it, and then let them do it. I mean, I don't think you should like always battle them and be a hard ass, but just say, hey, you can play all day. Just fucking do your workout. Your workout will take 20 minutes. Then you can play your game all day. You know, something like that. How do I stop you? Okay. I don't mean to be crude, but Justin, give her this more and she'll stop nagging. Okay, I'm just from being around a long time, you do this enough, they do this less. Okay, I'm serious. What's the chi that can be centralized into one fist? There's no answer. There's no quantitative answer for that. Meta tripping. It's as much as you can freaking produce in your body, in your soul, in your spirit. As much as you can produce, you can put out, right? Yeah, Lord. Yeah, sport versus real. I'm telling you, that's what I do. That's my biggest thing is I train UFC fighters, but my main passion is sport is self-defense. And I get to test that shit out a lot. I get to test that out a lot. Hey, what's up, DQD21? Yeah, you have to agree because it's true. You must be slacking on this, then they'll do this more. Once you start doing this more, all they're going to do is not that. They're just going to be this. All right. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks for coming, guys. Remember, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, please have your notifications on so you get all my videos. Like them and share them, please. And I do appreciate you coming. I love the UFC. I love it. I think it's the best sport, the best organization that's running the best sport in the world. It's what the NFL is to football. Thanks, guys.